Hi guys, so today I have decided to gayify Chick-Fil-A. As I'm sure many of you guys know, Chick-fil-A back in the day, I don't think they're still like this, but back in the day was super anti-gay. And recently I think they pulled like their donations to anti-gay policies and stuff like that. We will look into it, but today we are going to be gayifying Chick-fil-A. Now, before we gayify Chick-fil-A, I need to actually try Chick-fil-A. I have never tried Chick-fil-A. One, because I don't want to support companies that don't support me. And two, because I don't eat a lot of fast food, so it's just not really on my radar to go get Chick-fil-A ever. It is 11 o'clock, so I think it's about time to get lunch. So it took me about 30 minutes to find my keys, but we finally made it out the house, and I'm headed to Chick-fil-A. This is the line. Wraps all the way around the parking lot, and then the drive-through ends like right there. It's wrapped all the way around here. I'm actually really shocked. Like, it's 11:42. I mean, I guess it's almost lunchtime, like it's almost 12, but this is crazy. Oh my God, so that was a total fail. There was a lady walking around taking the orders, just like at In-N-Out, you know, but everyone already knows what's at In-N-Out. Like, girl, I don't know what is here. Like, I could have ordered so many. Yeah, I could have ordered so much more. I just passed the actual menu. So I ordered a spicy chicken sandwich with a small waffle fries. Sounds good to me, but I wanted to get more. We secured the bag. So the sandwich comes in a little bag in here. And then the fries look like they're not all the way cooked. Like, that could definitely use a little goldening. Oh my God, it's really salty. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Okay, here is the chicken sandwich. Let's see it. Oh God, it's ugly. That looks like a really, like the bun. Ew, the bun feels disgusting. The bun feels like a McDonald's bun. Ew. Where are my pickles? Oh my God, they're all the way at the bottom. Ew, the bun is so soft, it's disgusting. The chicken is good. I'll probably eat the chicken. I'm not gonna eat this bun. Fucking gross. I wish there was lettuce on it. I'll eat the chicken. Well, that was my reaction to the chicken sandwich. Not a fave. Not gonna get that again. Let's go home and fucking make them gay. I was looking up just some of their packaging and stuff to see what they already had done. And then I decided to download some of their logos. I ended up downloading the wrong one, but we'll get to that. And then I decided to look up LGBT and Chick-fil-A. And it says here in September 2012, the Civil Rights Agenda, TCRA, announced that Chick-fil-A had ceased donations to organizations that promoted discrimination significantly against LGBT civil rights. And then it says that this change in policy was not even confirmed by Chick-fil-A officials. So I looked into it a little bit more, and it said documents show that Chick-fil-A donated to anti-LGBTQ organizations in 2018, a year after its 2017 donations, which came to light earlier this year. And like it said, they said they stopped doing this in 2012, but turns out they were still doing it. So then I found another document, and this one is from November 19, 2019. So that's very recent. This article said, notably, Chick-fil-A never explicitly said it would permanently stop donating to anti-gay groups or organizations that discriminated against LGBTQ people. It just said that it was changing its philanthropic giving model. And then a spokesperson did tell Vice that it wouldn't rule out giving to religious groups in the future. So they are still anti-gay is what it sounds like. And because of this, LGBT groups are cautiously optimistic about the change. So definitely continue to look into them because you never know. All right, at this point, I just decided to make a little rainbow, and I always use Coolers or Colors, the website, to make my color schemes. And I decided to use the red that was already originally in the logo and then go from there. And like I said, I used 2 different logos. As you can see, one of them has a K and one of them doesn't. Turns out the one with the K is right, so I did end up going with that. So these are the colors I picked, and then I decided to make a few different options, and I looked up different fonts that I could use. So when I started, I kind of wanted to do my own font and like do something a little bit different than Chick-Fil-A, but still use like their cursive-y type of font. And later on, you'll see I changed my mind, but we started with just trying out different fonts and seeing what was available on Adobe fonts. I tried to find ones that were either like sketch-like or were cursive-y, kind of like their original font. And then I changed all the fonts to red so I could really compare them and see them next to the original. And then I wanted to look up some chickens because I knew I wanted to change the top of the chicken head because I think it looks like a chicken foot, as you can tell. It just looks like a weird foot to me. So I decided that I wanted to make my own chicken. Then I decided to get rid of some of the logos that I used and narrow it down to my favorite ones. And as you can tell, I decided to use 2 different fonts that looked kind of similar, and I put them together because I liked the way Phil looked like in one of the fonts. Now I decided to clean up one of these fonts and get rid of like the excess little swoosh on the top of the C. I didn't end up using this font, so I did change my mind, but as you can tell, I was trying to make not such a foot-like chicken head, which is what I feel like they have at the moment. I tried 2 different options, one with like an open circle and then one with a closed one, and I decided to go with the closed one. Thought it looked better than like the foot-like thing that they have going on with the circles. It just looks like a foot to me. And of course, I had to add the rainbow gradient, as I have been loving for these logos. I made this one, and it looks like too similar, but like not like it, that I was like not happy with that. So I decided I actually wanted to just use the original logo and mesh it with the one that I made. Found the font that they used, which is Chicken Hut, and I just downloaded it off a random website. It doesn't look like it's actually the same font, but I decided to just use it anyways. And as you can tell, it looks very similar. The only thing is that I had to end up going in and cleaning up the edges and everything because their logo was very rough. I thought their font was just a little bit too rough, so I decided to clean up the edges. And like I said, I was trying to get rid of that foot, and I wanted to use the chicken head that I created, which I think is so cute with the rainbow colors. So here's like what it looks like, and then here I went in and just cleaned up the letters because they were just a little bit rough. I don't know who made the font, but they did not clean up the edges. Like the Y looks insane. I'm surprised Chick-fil-A does so well when it's so anti-gay, especially in California. Like, I know a lot of people that go there and they're gay. Like, I just would not. I'm never going there again, but not just because of that, because I didn't like their food at all. Okay, so now I wanted to try a stacked look, and I got rid of the dots on the eyes because I just thought it looked really messy because I was already pushing everything together. So I decided to get rid of those. And then I wanted to change the colors and make it really, really gay and really fun and flirty. I tried 2 different colors, and I decided to go with the purple because I thought, you know, it needed a little bit of contrast with the bright colors of the orange and the green. And then I made a few different options with the red, just because I wanted to try them all out and see how I felt. So I made a few different options. I ended up making 4 different ones, and I put most of them on a gray background just so that you could really see it, and it would be a little bit different than just a plain white background. I also liked the black version. I think that's super, super cute. I tried to mess around with the backgrounds on that one, but I had to go back to gray. And then the last one I did with a black background, I like that one as well. I like all of these options. I think I did a good job just putting them together for different packaging or labels and stuff like that. So at this point, I knew I wanted to put it on a mock-up, so I looked up fast food mock-up. And I found a really, really good one on Behance, which is like one of my favorite places to find any sort of design stuff. And this was super simple to just drop my logo in and kind of create it however I want. So I just dragged that in. Made sure I had my background color and everything. And then as you can tell, it just pops right in there. My idea for this was to make something that was simple and like easy on the eyes, not so aggressive, but still like obviously gay and obviously flirty, but still clean and minimal. Like, it's not too crazy, even though there is a lot of colors and there's a lot going on as far as like the cursive and the chicken and all of that. That's why I kept the background very simple. I really wanted to play up the gay. I don't know why. It didn't actually end up working. I did change that. You'll see in a second. But I wanted to play up just like having the gay font, because I thought that was really cute. So I tried something different on the small cup, and I ended up really liking it. So I did this gradient, basically, double gradient on one of the cups, and then I decided I wanted to do that on this bigger cup as well. So I ended up putting that into the bigger cup too, and it actually looked really, really good and clean, and I would actually love a cup like that. And then the other thing that I wanted to do was kind of drop the gradient on those chicken sandwich boxes and clean up the french fry boxes by taking off the gay. Like, I just wanted it to be very simple and clean, and so I felt like that helped it just look better. So this is the final product. This is how it looked. I was super happy. Honestly, this is so cute. I would definitely go to a restaurant that had packaging like this. This is where I want to eat. If you guys liked this video, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what's your favorite food from Chick-Fil-A if you've eaten there, because I clearly did not like what I got. I did not like the bun. That was disgusting. Let me know if you guys know of any companies that are anti-LGBTQ, and I will definitely be making those gay as well, especially places that I can like try out their food or if their products or something like that. I will see you guys in my next video up there in the corner, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!